Various movies from the 80s are regarded as some of the best of all time. These are not those movies, although maybe they should be.
It's time to pay the fiddler.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 underrated movies of the 1980s. For this list, we're looking at movies released between 1980 and 1989 that remain mysteriously overlooked or forgotten over the years, and often suffered from a modest box office performance or general lack of acknowledgement, despite their quality.
I've had a rough couple of days.
Number 10. To Live and Die in L.A.
This is day 3, January 11th, 2200 hours. Reports of Agents Vukovich and Chance.
Based on the novel written by former Secret Service agent Gerald Petovich, this film was among the 80s' most exciting. The story centers on a Secret Service agent who vows revenge against a counterfeiter who killed his partner.
Now you're gonna help me out, aren't you, Carl? Come on, asshole, let's go. Move!
It sounds cliche, but the car chases and shootouts throughout the movie are so exciting, and the LA setting is so beautifully shot with such style that it stands apart from other thrillers of the time.
God damn it!
That, along with William Peterson's and Willem Dafoe's intense performances, makes this film an underrated gem.
Is this my package?
Number 9. Lucas.
Lucas.
A true 80s treasure. This film stars Corey Haim, a young Charlie Sheen, and marks Winona Ryder's big screen debut.
Jesus.
We watch as Lucas experiences heartbreak for the first time when his two best friends, including the one he has a crush on, fall in love with each other.
Go to bed with him.
That's not fair.
Yeah, a lot of things aren't fair.
Sure, it sounds a little corny, but the cast plays their characters so well that we can't help but feel for them. It's a movie about real teenage experiences, not just sex and drugs, and therefore is both realistic and poignant.
You can tell the fags in a warm shower by who's got the longest thong. Look, yours seems to be growing even now.
Hell it is.
It is, look!
Hey, look, he's getting a hard on! Hey, yeah.
Number 8. The Dead Zone.
I don't know, it was like a blank spot. Dead zone.
Depending on who you ask, proper adaptations of Stephen King's works are few and far between. But The Dead Zone definitely qualifies as a proper adaptation.
What do you want to know? Do you want to know the future? You want to know if you're going to die? Is that it?
Released 4 years after King's novel, the story follows a teacher who wakes from a coma to discover he has psychic abilities.
You mean I'm going to die?
Christopher Walken gives one of his most underrated performances in this film, as he's both relatable and sympathetic in the main role.
Would you call this a psychic experience?
No, I would not.
The story, like most of King's, is intense, emotional, and characteristically eerie, proving to be one of the best movies of the year.
I always thought this power of mine was a curse, but now I can see it's a gift.
Number 7. Local Hero.
Olsen, I could grow to love this place.
Local Hero, a film about an American oil representative who travels to Scotland to purchase land for his company, may not sound very exciting, but it packs a hell of a punch.
See, look, you're good at numbers, eh?
Part of my job, yes.
Right.
The characters of this film are fascinating, human, and hilarious, with performances that deftly carry the weight of their complexity.
I like this place. The air is good, clear.
Writer and director Bill Forsyth evokes both emotion and laughs, and his efforts won him a BAFTA for Best Direction.
See if they're still laughing.
It's a small film, but one that encompasses more quality than some of Hollywood's best.
You didn't need to put on this reception. This is just an informal visit.
Number 6. They Live.
Where'd you get those glasses?
Tooth fairy.
If this movie were released today, with the horror-comedy hybrid genre booming, it would definitely be more popular.
You see, I take these glasses off. She looks like a regular person, doesn't she, huh? Put them back on. Formaldehyde face. That's what we got.
That's enough out of you.
The film follows Roddy Piper's character, yes, that Roddy Piper, as he discovers a pair of sunglasses that let him see the truth about consumerism, advertising, and that the ruling class is concealed aliens.
It's like a drug. Wearing these glasses makes you high, but oh, you come down hard.
Not only is the movie scary and fantastically absurd, it also provides thoughtful commentary on the rich, the economic status of America, and the influence of mass media on the general population.
You're fighting the forces of evil.
that none of us can see without sunglasses.
Not bad for a silly sci-fi movie starring a wrestler.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Number 5. Thief. Notable for being director Michael Mann's major film directorial debut, Thief is just as powerful and exciting as any of his other movies.
You see our man?
No, because there was no man. Dax took a walk through his 12-story window.
Adapted from a novel written by real thief John Saybold, it tells the story of a thief performing a job for the mafia.
I come here to discuss a piece of business with you. And what are you gonna do? You gonna tell me fairy tales?
The film stars James Caan, and, like usual, he is terrific in the role, embodying a professional thief perfectly. Thief is heart-stopping at its best moments, proving to be an exciting and intelligent film that broke boundaries of what a thriller could accomplish.
My money in 24 hours, or you will wear your ass for a hat.
Number 4. Near Dark.
What about it?
It's dark.
A great merger of Western and vampire films, Near Dark perfectly blends the two genres together, but never loses the unique touch that makes each one memorable.
Jesus, this is today. I'm scared.
The movie is directed by Catherine Bigelow, now a big-name A-lister, and received favorable reviews and later a cult following.
There you stood by the side of that road, and I just knew you were trouble.
However, it was released too soon after more successful vampire movies, being overshadowed by their success.
Daylight!
Even so, as a young man becomes involved with a group of nomadic vampires, the audience is treated to a tour de force of beautifully shot sequences, lots of blood, and even some genuine emotion.
Daylight, no, please, no.
Pull yourself together, old man.
Leave him alone, Jesse.
Number 3. Something Wild.
Well.
Action comedies are a winning combination, and this is certainly the case with Something Wild, an underrated gem starring the always fantastic Jeff Daniels as a man who's taken on an adventure by a free-spirited woman.
So, here we are.
While it certainly isn't as popular as it deserves to be due to its quirkiness, it has obtained a cult following and has been hailed as one of Daniels' funniest, most overlooked roles.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It also has plenty of tonal shifts to keep the movie interesting, and it makes for one unpredictable ride.
No, Ray!
Number 2. Blowout. One of Brian De Palma's masterpieces, Blowout sees the director at the top of his game and features an A-list cast, including the outstanding John Travolta and John Lithgow.
I'm calling from a secured public phone booth, sir. I suggest you call me back on the same.
Negative word-of-mouth spread after the movie premiered due to its dreary story about a sound effects technician who discovered audio evidence of an assassination.
So why the does everything have to be a conspiracy, huh? A man has a couple of too many drinks, he drives off the road, falls into a creek. Accident, plain and simple, accident.
It's not an accident.
As such, it performed poorly at the box office and never reached an audience. The ending only adds to the film's depravity and makes for an emotional yet unforgettable movie experience.
Let me tell you something, all right? I know what I heard and what I saw, and I'm not going to stop until everyone in this f***ing country hears and sees the same thing.
Before we look at our most underrated film of the 80s, here are some honorable mentions.
You're the best friends anyone's ever had. I've got to go back.
And yours belongs to me. I can process words, accounting to, and my pixel screen displays for you. Computer graphics locked into your memory.
You can unlock any door if you only have the key. Oh, thank you.
But no, the Horned King has discovered it. We must make sure he never uses it to find the Black Cauldron.
Number 1. After Hours.
You just scream out, surrender Dorothy.
When we say comedy, the gritty Martin Scorsese is probably not the first person to pop into your head. But his funny bone shines in this film about a man who runs into misadventures as he makes his way home.
Different rules apply when it gets this late, you know what I mean? It's like after hours.
Scorsese had successfully dabbled in comedy prior to this with The King of Comedy.
Will you please give your warmest welcome to the newest King of Comedy, Rupert Pupkin.
But After Hours' outrageous, fun, and relatively simple premise makes it a true gem.
If you'd known what I've been through tonight, you'd know that the last thing I want to do is steal from somebody. I really just want to get home.
Scorsese even won himself the Best Director award at the Cannes Film Festival. And the movie remains darkly hilarious, yet sadly overlooked to this day.
What do you want from me? What have I done? Just a word processor, for Christ's sake!
Do you agree with our list?
We should have a draft agreement by tonight.
What movie from the 80s do you consider underrated?
I'm trying to save you and your family's life.
For more quality top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Time to go.
Bye. Bye. See you later. Hey, see you, Skunky.